Hello, I'm Drew Kristanev, and I'm here to talk about Scribes College of Journalism. And I want to start with this. This school isn't about learning about the significance of journalists and making their mark on the culture or driving it, but about the importance of recording events evenly and truthfully for the edification of the public today and in the future. It's about learning how to chronicle history. So why a new college of journalism? Because journalism has been turned on its head over the last century, being taught as a profession of beliefs and how to communicate them instead of the trade that it was meant to be. So what's a trade? A trade is applying a high level of competency earned in a specific occupation. It is conducted by one who will apply or work the ethos and employ the tools with precision to ensure the trade does not injure the lives of those it serves. And this is applicable to any trade: electrician, welder, auto mechanic. They're going to do what they're supposed to do, what they're trained to do, to benefit the person who's paying them or who's receiving that service, so that nobody is injured. You want no physical harm. Journalism is basically a service trade that supplies unadulterated information regarding events that occur. This college is established to ground a new press corps in the foundations of the trade. Now, some aspects of journalism or any trade are academic. That's true in other trades, but in journalism, it's learning the history of journalism. Where does it come from? And this goes all the way back through history to the scribes. It's learning the ethics of the trade to make sure that you are benefiting those who you're dealing with or supplying information to and not injuring them. Learning history and geography, because you need that. You need to have that background in order to cover a story properly. We have had problems, people having no clue as to where they're at. They couldn't find Mississippi on the map on some of these major news networks. Some of the training is learning skills: good application of the English language, components of story composition, editing, headline writing, research, interview, investigation skills, and also this goes into other things like graphics and how to put an actual publication together. There's also business practices, and those are imperative for the entrepreneurial journalist. Not every journalist is going to go out and work for another news outlet or media outlet. Some of them are going to start their own, and we're seeing that with different blogs today. But you need to know the balance between advertising and objective news coverage. That's not an easy thing, and it's something that you need to learn how to run a business. That takes a lot, and it is a skill also. And then journalists need to know the legal bounds in reporting, how and why it relates to the First Amendment, because if there isn't a free and unadulterated press, there's no watchdog on government. And we're witnessing that problem right now. And this brings us to the other side of the why Scribes College is established. No longer is there a well-rounded curriculum for journalism. It has become a profession, like I noted before. Opinion and how to express and explain an event is what's stressed in education programs today, and why it's become an arm of communication schools, more marketing than informational. The actual schools of journalism are more or less disappearing into communications programs. And that's why we're here, is to turn the tide of driving the news back to reporting it as objectively as possible, which is no easy task. It means separating one's emotions from the story that's being covered. It means having a certain amount of stoicism to do the job. And that's one of the elements of the job of a scribe, which this college is named after. To stand back, write what you see and hear without getting personally involved. That's not easy, but it can be done, and that's what this college trains you to do. Approach journalism as a trade and not as a profession of some belief. Now, for more in-depth information, please visit our website at scribescollege.org. Read through the PowerPoint on the SEOJ Facts page. It has a lot more information about the curriculum, and compare it to other journalism schools or journalism programs. Most of them are within communication schools at different universities. Check it out and see what the difference is. And if it really interests you, get a hold of us. We have a contact page. Check us out, find out what we're doing, and we are opening classes immediately. So get in touch with us. And even if you want to join us as partners in this venture of fidelity to the truth, please reach out to us through the contact page, because this is what our mission states: to inspire and instruct students with the heritage, skills, professionalism, accountability, and responsibility of the press. Invoke the integrity and fidelity to truth necessary to ply the trade. To teach biblical ethics and standards for recording history, accurately reporting news, interviewing witnesses, and conveying facts fully and in proper context. We stand on this scripture, Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. If any of this speaks to you as a potential student, just wanting to find out more, or helping us as we grow this project, get a hold of us through scribescollege.org. Thank you.